One, I know I'm talking from far and I'm going to walk closer to the computer. I'm happy to share that I finally got a wireless microphone. So I'm all excited about walking towards the camera. Anyway, I'll take you. I just wanted to show off my new wireless and how fun it is. That I can speak from whatever distance without being attached to the I'm going to bring you down now to my level and we'll sit to have this conversation. So today is about looking for drama. What am I going to say about looking for drama? A lot of us, not all of us, a lot of us, most of us have been brought up in an environment where there was always drama, right? Drama in the family. I can speak this truth about my own personal experience. Maybe everyone in the family didn't experience that, but that was my personal experience. What I mean by that is you're brought up in this dramatic environment, right? Mom and dad are arguing. There's something wrong with one of the siblings. They're troublemakers. They're not. There are certain cultural rules and dynamics, just a drama, right? The family's fighting with this family member, and your aunts and your mom aren't speaking, or they are speaking, or somehow drama, and you're involved in the drama, and this drama makes you feel, when you're young, like you're part of something, right? You belong to something. You're fighting for the right of your freedom. You're observing your parents fight and you want to interject. Of course, if you are a codependent people pleaser, an empath, you want to be of service and help. If you're with in a narcissistic family dynamics, there's a lot of gaslighting and manipulating, and you're always on eggshells. So your nervous system is always hyped up, and having your nervous system hyped up and working through fear, there's a lot of drama. You're constantly doing something. You're protecting yourself. You're trying to figure out how are the people around you, so you figure out who you need to be. You're, attracting, as you become a teenager, you're attracting boyfriends they don't call you at the right time, and they pretend they like you, or they do like you, but they don't know how to be around you. So everything's so dramatic. You have friendships and then you lose these friendships, and then you make up with them again, or you write notes in class. Just think of the drama in life, and you're constantly in the state of, I want this and I want that. Oh, I wish it works out. I wish I get these good grades. I wish my parents would get along. I wish my mom would see me. I wish my dad would see me. I wish my siblings. I wish whatever. You're constantly in a state of wishing and perceiving, and you're working hard to either protect your mom from your father, protect your father from your mom, be the person in the middle trying to make them get along, be the rebel against it all, rebel against the culture and the religion, whatever it is. There was always so much happening. My experience, and from the clients I've had and the workshops I've run, people's experiences, right? This is kind of a collective experience. I'm not saying all, I'm saying a lot of people. So as you progress in life and you go through your own challenges, there's this thing internally that looks for drama. That's why we love dramatic movies, suspenseful movies, right? And we watch the movies it starts off a movie will start off either, they're all happy and everything, and then life gets all jumbled up, and then at the end they become something better and life gets better. Or it starts off with life all jumbled up and then it gets better. So there has to be drama so that you feel alive. So you feel like you're part of the world, right? Because the world is dramatic. Now, what I've come to notice is that at some point during the spiritual awakening, and during the spiritual awakening, it is mayhem also. However, it's an internal mayhem. It doesn't necessarily mean the outside world is mayhem. The outside world may be triggering your internal mayhem, your internal traumas, right? But this is very interesting. When life looks normal, right? You got the job, maybe you have the kids, maybe you have the partner, maybe you don't. Maybe, you're fine, you're paying your bills, things are fine. Things are fine, and little things happen. Life happens, basically, the tires of your car, so you have to change them, or whatever, life happens, right? Or your daughter had a tantrum and you have to deal with it, or someone at work was silly or annoying that day. But these are normal life things, right? They're not as dramatic. So life is basically normal. Nothing much is happening. You're doing your thing. But then it feels boring. It feels lonely. It feels like something is missing. And what happens is you start to sit with your thoughts. You start to try to figure out how to add some drama and spice. Why? Because when life is peaceful and simple, or as simple as you can allow life to be, and peaceful, and just the regular stuff is taking place, you get bored. You feel something is missing, something is wrong. Like all of a sudden you don't belong to the world, and you don't belong to problems. You don't belong to people and to humanity, right? I've noticed this in myself, and I've become very aware of it. And what happens is you start to look for problems within yourself. So let's say today I'm single. I've been single for 4 years, which is the first time I've ever been single for 4 years in my entire life. Like I didn't even know it was possible. But I've been single for 4 years. And to be quite honest, it's really delightful. I get to do whatever the hell I want to do and be whatever I want to be at any given time, dress in whichever way I feel like dressing. And there's no like obligation of any sort. Now, that's coming from a person who's experienced narcissistic abuse and not extremely healthy relationship dynamics in the past, and always so dramatic. Maybe if there was, like I did experience like a really great relationship, I wouldn't be feeling like, stifled, like it takes away my freedom, or I become something different, right? One of the things is I would become such a codependent immediately when I was in a relationship. So I would lose myself. So now I'm like, I'm fully here. I'm here. I'm available. I have my independence. I am not giving my energy to any partner. And so I'm free. However, when these thoughts come in and I look for a problem, I'm like, why don't I have a partner? I need to have a partner. I've waited my whole life for a soulmate. And so I start to make it a problem. I cause it to become a problem because everything else is fine. Yeah, there's this and my daughter does this and I don't know what, and just simple nonsense stuff, right? The freezer breaks down. I have to figure out how to buy a new one and all that stuff, right? But they're not dramatic. But of course, my mind will come up with the drama, right? To keep me in the space where I feel like I can belong to the singles group that are searching, right? So I'm just using this as an example. You can use your things as an example. They'll be like, I haven't met anyone. Wouldn't it be nice to like cuddle on the couch? Wouldn't it be nice to have someone to ask about me and me ask about them? Wouldn't it be nice and I would go through all this and start to build up this whole dramatic, like, why don't I have one? Somebody, I've gotten to know myself and whatever it is, the nonsense I tell myself. And now I have drama. Now I have something that feels very familiar to my childhood, which is something to work towards, which is something to feel a victim of, which is something to do something about, right? To move towards, to complain about, right? To meet with my friends and complain about, whatever it is, right? And I started to notice, oh my God. But when I go deeply inside, I'm like, ooh, I really don't want anyone. When I do, they'll just show up. But right now, unless there's something amazing, then I really don't want anyone, and I don't even know clearly what that amazing is. All I know is I need to feel amazing around this person, to have this person in my life. And so I was like, I can release that. I'm looking for drama. Why? Because that's what my nervous system knows. Or another thing is you'll open the news. You'll get into the news and you'll see all the crap that's happening there and you'll feel the drama inside. Like, life is so unfair. Look what's happening there. Look what's happening here. These poor kids are dying. The war in here and the war there and the famine here and the rape and the molestation and the killings and the craziness. Oh my God. Now you're in drama again. Now it feels familiar again, right? It has to be dramatic. Life has to be dramatic for you to belong, to be in reality. Right? To be in reality, you have to be sad, angry, frustrated, stressed, working through stress, figuring things out, right? If you get used to your job, you're used to it. You know it like the back of your hand. What happens? You get bored. Why? There's no challenge. There's no this. There's no fighting against. There's no proving yourself. There's none of that dramatic stuff. Other examples. Oh, a home. You want a new home. Oh my God. You got your home, the home you love, but now you're like, okay, it's settled and everything, but you have this itch. I need drama. You don't have enough drama with your friends. Whatever. Just think about what I'm sharing with you, because it'll really help you understand that maybe we can shift and change a little bit into accepting boredom, into accepting the stillness, into accepting, you know what, everything is fine in my life. Do I need to constantly project the state that I know what livelihood and liveliness feels inside because this is my experience from childhood? Right? That there has to be dramatic experiences where mom and dad are fighting, or they're fighting with one of the kids, or they have a problem with a family member or the in-law, or just all this drama. And we go looking for it because we feel dead without it. We feel disconnected. And then whenever we go into a happy place in our minds and we start to think of great things to manifest and do, and the manifestation doesn't happen immediately, we revert back to drama. Our systems are built because of the program in our systems to look for drama, to get our nervous system heightened, because we have believed that once we are in fear, once we are in a dramatic state, once there is a problem for us to solve, that is what life is all about. Looking for a problem to solve it, and getting trapped in the middle of that and having some dramatic experience, because we got to have the hell to have the heaven, right? Because we believe in polarity. So it's like, how can I bring myself into this gunky, junky, stupid place and then find my way out, right? Because that's what all the movies show. That's what the program is. This is even what spirituality and religions try to teach. It's like, you're going to go through so much agony and then you're going to pop out the better way. So you want the agony to feel the delights of popping out. How about if we can just be in the delight of we've been popped out? Because that's the new reality. Like, I've been popped out, and I can choose every day to be aware and consciously aware of the dialogue that I need drama and trauma and experiences and going through my hell and pain so that I can feel better, right? I need to go through this so I can feel better. I need to go through this so I can feel better, so I can feel like I solved a problem and mystery in my life, right? And move that to a different level, to a different reality, and say, everything's really good now and it can be better. Like, everything's really good now, right? Yeah, there are little things here and there, but everything's good now and it can be better. So you're going to watch the news and you're going to get all... The immediate thing to do is, when you're watching the news, the only reason you switched it on is because the drama within you, there isn't enough drama. And it depends where you're at and how much drama you do like in your life and what your nervous system feels more alive doing. So just think of it as like this excitement, but it's really not, because there are different ways of being excited. But you have all this drama happening, right? And you've switched on the news. The minute you switch on the news and you see the disturbance of the darkness of the world that is taking place, there's also the light and wonder of the world taking place, right? All this drama. Your best bet is to make prayer. Immediately make some kind of prayer, right? Some kind of offer positive energy right into that TV screen, right into your phone, right into where that news is, and say, oh, dear source, my beloved creator of all, God, I pour down light on these people, bring them happiness and harmony, protect them, shield them, free them, send your guardian angels and the archangels of the universe down, whatever language you want to use, whatever it is you believe is out there outside of you that is greater than you, your higher self, and pour that energy of love and visualize it. This person, visualize whatever is that gunky, visualize the opposite. These are happy people. They've been set free. All the children have been found. Whatever it is that you're watching that hurt your heart. That is how we can be of service to ourselves and to them. So now we're not going into the drama and the victimhood and contracting and then to find the solution out. right? Now we're sending the prayers, and through that, you might get inspired. You might be one of the people that gets an inspiration on how to be in the light for these people or for this cause if you can, right? You will receive that. This is how to work with your specific drama. So when you start to notice that now you're like lingering on thoughts like, wait a minute, I feel that I have everything, but wait, I haven't succeeded the way I want to. I haven't gotten the partner the way I wanted. Yeah, I'm still single. I'm still not as successful. I still don't have the amount of money I want. I still don't have the car I want. I still don't have the house I want, blah, 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 blah. Be like, oh, okay, I'm looking for drama. How's the life I have right now? Is it good? Is it fine? Is it okay? Is it reasonable? And I can have the desires for those, but not because it's a dramatic, I miss it, but more of like, ooh, wouldn't I like to add that into my life? You know, if a partner is something you really want, then be like, ooh, I'm just going to visualize and imagine and have fun with it. And I can have a partner in my imagination, right? Because my life is fine. I'm not going to make a drama out of it. I'm not going to sit and like bang my head against a wall, right? Or if I want extra money or I want whatever, or I want a new job, I'm just going to visualize, what is that new job? What kind of job do I want to do? Just visualize myself doing it. Why not have fun with it in my mind, in my third eye? Just enjoy it and hear and still enjoy this, instead of having to heighten your nervous system and then go into fear space and drama and then try to pursue it from that paradigm. So afraid to be alone. Oh my God, so I have to go find someone right now. No. It's pointless. It's a waste of your energy. You're depleting yourself, okay? And you're not even having fun, right? And I think it's time that we start to try to focus on how to have more fun and joy, no matter what is happening around us, right? Even send prayers to yourself, right? If you're feeling this gunky or whatever, or you've gone into like, I need to find drama because this is what I've been brought up to believe, you know, that I feel alive when there's something to solve. I feel alive when there's drama or something I can focus on. Send prayer to yourself. Say, you know what? I surround myself with golden light. I use always gold. Golden light, of liquid light, energy, a bubble of light. Only that which serves my highest and best good is allowed in. Everything else can disperse and nothing is allowed in here. Dear Source, God, the creator of all, manage my energy today, uplift me, bring me joy, show me miracles, and let me be your voice, your heart, your words, your expression on this planet today. Do that, you know, pray for you. Ask Source, you know what, give me that today. Let me be your expression today, you know. Release from me the need to be in drama state. Release the need for me to mentally and logically look at all the things that are missing so that I can be dramatic because I'm used to it. It feels familiar. And then I feel like I belong to the world. I too have problems. You don't need problems, right? I hope that was helpful and insightful. I feel like it was insightful for me and helpful. And that's what I've been observing for quite a few months now. That when things are peaceful and fine, I go searching. Where's the problems? You know, let me see with my family what they're doing. Oh, there's drama there. Let me get into it. No, I stopped doing that. I'm like, oh, you and your drama, keep it to yourselves. You know, I'll pray for you. I'll do the Ho'oponoponopono inside of me. I don't know why I said it so many times. I'll do one of the techniques, you know, I'll pray, I'll do whatever to send you that positive vibe. But I'm not going to take it upon myself that this is now my new drama and I have to fix it and solve it, right? Our dramas come to us. We don't have to look for it. They will come when they need to come and they'll be resolved. But when the drama comes to you or life happens to you and you've already kind of found your center and not a way to make things larger than life, you're going to be able to handle them a lot differently. And the greatest practice is when you start to notice what you're manifesting with your mind to cause that dramatic state, to go back into the space of nervous system, with the nervous system heightening and your fears coming in so that you can feel alive, noticing, hey, I'm doing it to myself, showing kindness to you, bringing yourself back, sending out a prayer, and just be at peace. You can still be dramatic, but just pour light on it and love yourself through your drama. All right, I love you all. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. If you love this, give me a heart. Please leave your comments, share your wisdom with me. We've all got our inner wisdom. We should all trust our inner wisdom. Share your wisdom with me, your insights. If this works for you, if it makes sense to you, if this was helpful to you, that's so important for me to know. That's why I make those videos, so I can make sure to express where I'm at, what insights and wisdom and inspirations I'm receiving to share with you, to give you the delights of how to enjoy life a little bit more, even though it looks like mayhem right now. Take care of yourselves, and if you want, give me that hug icon. Love you all. Bye.